Who is Deval Patrick?
Deval Patrick.
Thank you. And that all of us, but especially the poor, are on our own. And if you need a picture of what that looks like, recall the aftermath of Katrina on the Gulf Coast. Because that was that vision of government on display. That's right. And good people all over this city and this state and this country, all over, were ashamed of what they saw, and rightly so. Yeah. But when you think about that shame, understand that those people abandoned on those rooftops after that storm were abandoned before that storm. Before that storm. And those are the people and the rest of us who care about them, who have been waiting for the good people to stiffen our backbone and stand for something again. When you look across this gathering, when you think about what it felt like to be here today in solidarity around a question of conscience, a question of social justice, the most that we can ask of you is that you pass it on. I'm proud to be with you today. Thank you.
Who is Deval Patrick? Want to learn more?
So I'm here in Grove Hall trying to see what this guy Deval Patrick is about, you know. Why should we vote for him? Why should he get our vote? So I'm just waiting for him to get here, see what he's all about, and trying to get some questions. I see a lot of people here look like me, so maybe they can give me some good answers.
My name is Idalia Cordero, and I'm a staff at the Griffin House.
All right, can you tell me why you're here?
I'm here to learn more about Deval Patrick. I hear he's a Democrat. He's running for governor. And I'm a Democrat myself. I live right within the community, 2 streets away, and I'm here to, find out more about Deval Patrick and what is his interest for the state of Massachusetts.
Does it really matter if he's governor?
Once I find out about him, if his ideas are going to be an improvement for minorities, Black, white, Latinos, I'm 100% for him.
So my name is Byron Rushing, and I'm a state representative.
All right, you are?
And I'm Frida Garcia, and I'm a community activist.
All right, can you tell me why you guys are here?
Well, I'm here to support this campaign. I really think that the Deval Patrick campaign is very, very important right now. I think that we in Massachusetts need to have somebody at the head of our state, the governor of our state, that's concerned about everybody in Massachusetts. We want somebody who's smart, has good ideas, can think of ways to use all the resources of everybody in this state in developing this state, and so that the development in this state is not just for one group of people, but it's for everybody.
I'm State Representative Fox, representing Roxbury, and been in office since 1985, and I'm showing my support here for, I know, the next governor of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, Deval Patrick. I'm asking and encouraging all people throughout the Commonwealth to give their time and energy to make sure that it's possible for a brother with the skills to take over and to lead the Commonwealth out of some of the misery that we're in. I've been at 3 peace rallies today talking about violence in the street. I know that he understands that. He understands about violence at home and violence in the street, and is prepared to work on the strategies with the community to resolve the problem. So I'm happy to be here. It's a beautiful day.
That's it. I'll put a sign now.
Fill out a pledge card, one of these cards here. Make sure you fill one of these up. This means that you're supporting Deval in the September 19th primary. Please take some of these. Give them to your friends, your neighbors, your family members. We have to win this election. We're gonna win this election. We need your help. Sign up to be a precinct captain, block captain, ward captain. You can sign up right in the office, 632 Warren Street. Thank you.
How is your name?
My name is Joel Dowling.
And what do you do for Deval Patrick's campaign?
Well, I do phone calls. I do a canvas a couple of days ago, and I just work, just helping to get out who he is and what he stands for and so forth. So that's what I do in the campaign. I just got assigned to precinct captain for Ward 12, Precinct 5 yesterday and so forth.
So do you think it matters to have Deval Patrick as a governor?
Yes, it does matter. We need change in the government, and I think Deval has the capabilities of doing that and bringing new blood to the table and so forth.
It has been a long time since we have won, and we are on the verge of winning. We are going to win this campaign. Now that means that we have to say something that we haven't said in a long time. What? We have to say there is a difference. When you go by your neighbor and they say, oh no, I don't need to vote, there ain't no difference between them. We have to say this time, oh yes there is. There is a difference. There is a difference. They are not the same. They are not saying the same, and they will not do the same. We are going to say, you have a choice. You have a choice. You have the choice to win.
That the adults taught us to understand they had a stake in us. And they expected us to understand we had a stake in each other. That's what a community is.
Hi, my name is Jamal. I'm working on this video that I made in Grove Hall at Deval Patrick's new office. He had a community cookout for anybody who wanted to come. And I'm just logging, capturing it right now. It was a fun experience. I learned a lot. Like, I learned how deep a politician he is. Like, he separates himself from a lot of politicians I know. Like, he, for example, the cookout. Like, I've never saw a political cookout. And I really think it has to do with just the people having his back or whatever. He knows that a lot of people have his back and they'll support him whatever he does. And when he does stuff like this, he's getting more support from a whole lot of more people. I think he's Deval Patrick's caring too, and he's not the only person I think is caring. I think also Byron Rushing is caring, because he helped me out in my situation, a certain situation I had, and I think most politicians, they don't really do that. They try to act like they're caring just for votes, and they're really not. And for him to support Deval Patrick, that gives me more trust in Deval Patrick, because I support Byron and Byron supports Deval Patrick. The reason why I'm really making this video, because I really wanted to know what Deval was about. I didn't want to see him become our next governor and he just be another politician who pretended like they cared and they really did. They really don't. And I think that I found my answer. As he gave his speech here, he was talking about how he grew up in Chicago, poor, and how he had a struggle in his life too. And I think that as someone who has those same problems, me, his decisions that he makes when he does get in office will be right on target. My people my age are going through. His decisions will be right on target for people my age. Right, and that's why I really want teens to see this, because I think if they see it, they'll know that they can do whatever they want to do, and they don't have a limit.